Hi everyone, my name's Oren, part of Team Lazorun, and I'm the lead dev of Hardline Gunner, and I wanted to try something new. I think that recording dev videos of the game is probably going to be a lot better than me having to write blog posts, so maybe this is something I can keep up. I kind of like to use these to show off mechanics, especially since this game's in alpha and not everything is implemented to really show the to really tell the player exactly how the mechanics work. And maybe show some code, do some level design, or just talk about kind of what we're working on, what's next, and why. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to show off Hardline Gunner's main mechanics, kind of explain what the whole point of the game is, what its theme is. Pretty much Hardline Gunner is action arcade, top-down, bullet hell shooter. And as you can see with my timings, right? Playing and talking. So pretty much the main mechanics are you can move, you can shoot, and you can reflect enemy bullets or just be invincible so you can't get hit. And by using those three mechanics perfectly, you'll have everything you need to kick ass in this game. And there's a whole bunch of different enemies and everything that are just in the game only to test how good you've mastered those mechanics. And when your life gets too low, I put the game in slow motion just to give you that fighting chance. So let me just get a little bit more in depth. So let me just kill this dude. Oh, my life's low. Alright. So, oh man. Alright. So, shooting's normal. You just hold the mouse down and shoot wherever you want. But if you don't shoot for a second, your eyes start to glow, and when your eyes start to glow, you get this special shot that will pierce through enemies and hit them multiple times. So if you can line up 10 enemies in a row, one of those shots is going to smoke all 10. Now the cool thing is, if say you find a secret gun in the game, and this gun will shoot, say, spread shot, if you wait and let your eyes glow, then you get a special spread shot. And guns that do other features will have unique abilities that are their specials. But guns only last for about 10 seconds, so you got to be really smart and quick about how you want to make that gun as efficient as possible. So then the other thing that is in Hardline Gunner is moving and dashing. So dashing, you move twice as fast, which helps a lot with getting away from all the bullets. But when you're in dash mode, you actually take double damage, so you got to use it very wisely. And the last mechanic is spin. So perfectly timed spin will reflect enemy bullets. If I spam spin, I don't get a spin. All I do is I go into invincibility mode, where I just can't be hit. So you have to really have good timing and do it right on the dot and not just spam away at it. But it's super powerful. This mechanic is pretty much the main mechanic for Hardline Gunner, and really what distinguishes pro players from the rest. So here's an example. So these guys, they burst into a whole bunch of bullets, and they're super annoying, and you gotta kill them from far. But because you can reflect bullets, the more bullets an enemy releases, the better that is for you. For example, let me just hit this guy and get him low. So if I know I'm going to kill on this next hit, I can spin, and immediately all of the 4 little children that spawn when he dies were killed by all the bullets that he released that I just reflected. So having that perfect timing and no fear, you can really use this mechanic to your advantage. Especially when you're riddled with bullets and it's too hard to time them, you can just go into invincible mode for a bit just to guarantee that you're safe. Well, my life is low. Right there, I just killed that guy with his own spin, his buddy's own thing. So super powerful. Super powerful. Pretty much when I was thinking up this spin move, it's I wanted something that was like a Street Fighter 3 parry, where if you have perfect timing, you can really take advantage, and if you don't, then it's a risk, and you have to, if you're bad at the mechanic's bad, it's not helpful, and if you're good at the mechanic's really good. It has a really wide range of skill, which I think is a key factor in a really good mechanic. Alright, so I just got my spread gun. Now that my eyes are glowing, my spread shot should be... Oh, but I missed. This is just a cool part of the level where I put you in a little arena and throw a whole bunch of guys at you and just test your stuff. Alright, survived. So yeah, that's pretty much the main mechanics, and like all I want to do with this game is I want to find better and better ways to test you and more unique monsters to put you in situations where you have to really prove that you're a master. And like I kind of made this game for the type of player that I am. I'm like a rush in, fight everyone, not just hide behind corners or take cover and just like go nuts. And oh, well, I started with no health. That's another thing. So how I set this game up is that deaths really matter. Instead of counting down from lives, this game actually counts up. And like this door that was once open because I haven't died is now locked. So now I can't take this shortcut to go to level 4 and skip level 3. So like how I want this game to work is like you're gonna play multiple playthroughs, and if you're on a roll and you haven't died, you might notice that you can have access to like some cool new levels that'll unlock new abilities or do anything else that's super awesome like that. But if you die, then those doors get locked, and that's just too bad. Like too many games, like death is not a good enough punish. Sometimes it's better in certain situations in games to force a death because it'll be faster, which I mean like that kind of defeats the whole purpose. Another thing is whatever life you end a level with, that's the life you start the next level with. So getting hit matters too. It's not like you can just like know that you're at the end of the level and play without a care. Every hit counts. You have to really be on your A game. But I mean, if it wasn't like that, then I just use like Halo life where it just regens after a while anyway or something like that. Like the reason why it's static is because it matters. And life spawns like in levels, so you do get it back. You just don't get it back for free, you have to earn it. Oh man, just playing through this, there's so much more I want to talk about, but I think like this is a good first dev cast. Just to show you a little bit about what Hardline Gunner is going to be all about, and explain these mechanics in a better light. Cool. Alright, well, I hope to do this again. I think this is going to be a regular thing, and take care, guys.